The purpose of this activity is to provide positive learning experiences and opportunities for personal growth of the participants. Valley Heights High School is pleased to host our guests from Kansas City Christian. This competition is being conducted according to the rules of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Cheerleaders, officials, and spectators should assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship ideals by taking personal responsibility for keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, wholesome competition. The winner of this contest will advance to the state tournaments at Bramlage Coliseum. Good luck to both teams. Now, if you would please rise as you're able, remove your covers for the playing of the national anthem of the Valley Heights Band.
Welcome everyone to the 2A Girls Basketball Sub-State Championship. First game tonight is between the Valley Heights Mustangs and Kansas City Christian Panthers. I'm Ryan Ehrlich here with Tommy Tryon and Devin Shepard on camera.
Looking forward to this first game. Obviously the home team, Valley Heights, but they are in their visitors' uniforms this evening as they are the higher of the seeds. Kansas City Christian comes in with a record of 16-4. Valley Heights with a record of 15-8, and they're currently on a 6-game winning streak right now. They have not lost since February 11th against Clay Center Community High School.
These girls had a hard-fought battle on Wednesday to beat Mar Hill out for this shot here. So they've got a lot of energy built up, a lot of momentum coming into this game.
Let's see.
Toss is won by Ava Smith of the Mustangs. And Mia Vermetten's bringing the ball up court.
And we are going to see a zone defense from Kansas City Christian. Number 1, Mooresman for KC Christian is one of the state leaders in steals. Mustangs moving the ball well, trying to work that zone though.
And there's 3 for Mia Vermetten. And a good job boxing out by number 24, Brooklyn Veer of the Panthers, keeping the Mustangs from getting that rebound.
Yep, and it looks like the Mustangs are going to bring the pressure up. Full court, man-to-man.
This is on brand for the Mustangs. But after Wednesday's game, we almost expected to come out in a zone just to try to preserve our players from getting into foul trouble. Got in trouble late in Wednesday's game.
Yeah, that's certainly kind of been an Achilles heel of this team. They play fast, they play aggressive, but a little too aggressive sometimes, and the officials are going to call that.
Number 33 driving in, not able to get the layup.
And Turber with the rebound.
And she's bringing it up court for the Mustangs.
Be kind of interesting to see if we'll good
find Josie on the inside, not able to get it. Good coverage there by the Panthers.
You almost have to think against the zone. You've got to get the perimeter shots going, outside shots.
Extend that defense out. It's going to open up some holes in the paint.
Exactly. Ava Smith playing great defense.
Like glue.
Yeah, against Stetler.
And the Panthers get an offensive rebound there. Number 24, Brooklyn Veer with a good rebound.
Certainly.
And Ava there deflecting that pass out of bounds.
Certainly, I think you want to have Ava Smith on Stetler. She's averaging 16.2 points per game. She's kind of the one that does the majority of the scoring for this KC Christian team.
They get Stetler open at 3, and she hits it. It was contested by Ava Smith. The shot goes over.
Heck of a shot right there. And
KC Christian now pressing. Mustangs just dribbling through it. Tessa Miller from 3, trying to... Oh, and the Mustangs not going after that ball there. And luckily, KC Christian misses that layup. Keeps this a 3-point game.
Nice shot by Miller.
We have Vermetten there for the board. Mustangs get that ball. The second shot at a putback here. Josie on the inside again, not able to get it. And the Mustangs will keep the ball. Ava Smith knocks it off of Grace Christensen of the Panthers to keep that drive alive for the Mustangs.
I think both of these teams right now kind of have some excitement, maybe a little bit of jitters, knowing that the winner of this game gets to keep playing and go to Bramlage Coliseum.
A big game for a lot of these girls. And a last shot for some of them. Ava driving in, trying to get the foul. Josie's there for the rebound, but not able to get it in. And Mia Vermetten fighting over the ball with Anna Stetler, forcing a jump.
Just a little wild down there. It looks like the officials are going to let them play. A lot of physicality down low. I hope they remain consistent. You know, that's one of the things that sometimes you see the officials kind of change after a quarter or maybe a half as far as what they allow and do not allow.
Tessa Bigham and Lindsay Gray coming in for the Mustangs.
Great
and Lindsay's got the ball, moving up court to Ann.
Oh.
And we're just not able to finish at the basket. Ann's open from 3 now. And she hits it. That's exactly what the Mustangs needed.
And the crowd is just getting wild after that one. They needed that.
Stands full on both sides here. Both teams bringing lots of fans tonight.
Vermetten with just stifling defense there against Mooresman.
Mustangs blocking out, getting that rebound. Tessa Bigham risky pass up court. Luckily, Ava Smith is there to get it. And a foul called on that shot. And Ava Smith will be on the line.
That'll go to Stetler, I believe. Again, she is their biggest offensive threat. She's gonna be having Ava Smith in her grill all night, and I think they're kind of matched up at the other end quite often too.
A good first shot there. You got to expect Ava's going to be attacking, trying to get Stetler into foul trouble, get her off the court a little bit here in the first half.
That's her game, both offensively and defensively. She is so aggressive out there.
And she hits them both. Mustangs up 2.
Interesting that we have Mia Vermitten on Mooresman, who's kind of their facilitator, point guard. I honestly think the Mustangs have 2 of the best defenders in all of 2A. Definitely the Twin Valley League with Vermitten and Smith.
Yep, both high energy, high effort players.
Smith not giving up any ground.
Vermitten there for help. Number 24, 3 goes long.
And it'll be interesting to see.
And it'll stay with the Panthers.
Yeah. Ava Smith, again, just fighting for that ball. Now, it did look like we had a little confusion as far as who had what person out there defensively because we had substitutions. Very close to a travel.
Tight defense there. Shot goes wide, and the Mustangs are back in control here.
Have to think Lindsey Gray is going to be the three-point shooting threat against this zone.
Wednesday, a lot of bench players for the Mustangs. Had some quality minutes. Still here for the Panthers.
And that's Mooresman. She's one of the state leaders in all classes with steals. Great shot by
Stetler.
Stetler.
Hits her second 3. All 6 points so far for the Panthers.
We got a press here.
Mustangs dribbling through pretty comfortably so far.
Yep. I think that's the biggest thing. You break that press, unless you have an open shot.
Lindsay, deep 3.
You got to be patient.
Stetler with the rebound. They're going for some fast break points. A long pass, and the Mustangs take back control here.
That was really good transition defense by the Mustangs. Lindsey Gray kind of leading the charge and making it a little more difficult for Whitson to find that ball.
Yep. Cedar Bond and Kate Gary coming in for the Panthers.
Good pass. And
Ava's thought she was going to try to push it there, slows it down, gets the offense set up.
I would say it's uncharacteristic of her, but I'm sure Coach Brockman said, we have got to be patient when we break the press, and that's exactly what they're doing right now.
Lindsay from the short corner, a lot of contact there. Mustangs get the rebound. Tessa Bigham there to get it.
Couple of sophomores out there, 1 senior, 2 juniors for the Mustangs right now.
Mustangs just not able to get the offense flowing.
Not great passes. Good bounce pass and move.
From the paint, not able to get the fall. A good ball move. And Mia Vermitten with the rebound after Tessa Bigham knocks it loose.
Yep. That's a good pass.
And wide open from the line.
Nope.
And Mia's there for the board. Just can't finish. Mustangs need to take a second.
I think
make a good attempt at it, but
I think we need to check that rim and see if maybe there's a cup or something over the cylinder. Nothing falling right now for the Mustangs.
And Stetler draws the foul, and she'll be shooting 2.
And you know, looking at the other end, they allowed a ton of contact. Obviously contact there, and they called it. Just not quite sure if we're going to keep letting them play that physical or what's the deal's going to be. But it makes it first.
Tessa Miller, Josie Parker, and Avery Stevenson coming in for the Mustangs.
One senior, 3 sophomores, and a junior out there for the Mustangs.
And Stetler hits them both. Still in that press, going to try to take advantage of some of these younger players on the court for the Mustangs, but they easily break it.
Yeah, and that's something, watching more of their games this season, that did give the younger kids fits, but You know
Josie,
what?
she hits this one. Got to keep going until you make it. Avery Stevenson picking up. Little mismatch there.
That's Christensen for KC Christian with the ball. She's a freshman.
A 3 there.
Shot
Number
up.
24, Brooklyn Veer hits a 3 for the Panthers.
Yep.
Mustangs continuing to work their way through that press.
Okay. Now,
Pass inside to Bigham, not able to finish.
yeah, that was a beautiful pass.
It was.
I'm not sure that maybe Bigham was in the right spot, kind of below the block, and that's a difficult shot for anybody. You need to give yourself a good angle out there on the court. Veer with the ball again.
Tessa Miller on Stetler now.
Veer
Another
up.
shot from Veer. This one goes long, but the Panthers are able to get the rebound.
Good rebound by Parker.
Parker with the good board, but a sloppy pass. Panthers are there to take it away. And that one maybe shouldn't have gone in. That was not exactly what you called form shooting, but it worked out in the Panthers' favor.
And
The first quarter runs out. Mustangs are down. The Panthers are up. They've had a good first quarter. We'll be back here in a minute. Welcome back. Mustangs taking over. Started the second quarter here. The starters are back on the court for Valley Heights. Tessa Miller from 3. She was on fire on Wednesday and hopefully will continue hitting those deep shots.
And that's going to be key for the Mustang offense against this zone. Good deflection there. Active hands by the Mustangs. Mooresman with the shot. No good.
Mustangs. Mia Vermitten takes it away. Good pressure by Ava Smith to create that opening for Mia.
Have to think that Coach Brockman talked to the girls, said we need to settle down, take our shots.
And Mia hits a 3 now. And this is where the Mustangs are dangerous. If they start shooting lights out from the three-point line, it will be hard for anyone to keep up with them.
The momentum has definitely shifted in the Mustangs' favor. 2 shots, 2 makes, and we cut the deficit down to 1.
Big defensive possession here for the Valley Heights Mustangs. Stop here might flip the game back over. Driving in, 33, doesn't get it to fall. Foul called. Christensen will be on the line. Fouls on Ann Turber, her first. Mustang doing a good job tonight of staying out of foul trouble. The referees letting both teams play, it seems like.
Yeah, they are, and I hope that they remain consistent. It feels like last Wednesday that was part of the problem. The girls got into a mode where they could play aggressive and everything, and it seemed like what they were going to call and not call had changed over the course of the game.
Christensen hits the second, and the Panthers continuing with that full court press. Mustangs easily cutting through it. Got to think they might drop from that press for too long since it hasn't been too successful for them.
Ava Smith just pounding Mooresman right there.
Mia just about had a hand on that ball.
I would hate to be a ball handler having to go against those two.
Yeah, they're going to be up in your face the whole time you have the ball.
That's right.
Stetler with the ball.
Right now is
driving on Ava Smith. Good defense. Rebound by Ava Smith. She's looking up court right away. And Turber wisely holds on to that ball when she loses control.
Mustangs being a lot more patient this quarter, taking what they can get.
Working
by Turber.
A good move by Ann. This is an unfriendly rim tonight. We kind of saw this last night with layups right underneath the basket, just popping in, popping out.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's something over the cylinder. But they made a couple threes, so could just be they're hitting it a little too hard off the glass.
Number 1, Mooresman driving in. Foul's called. Should be on the ground.
That's on Smith.
That's her first so far.
Be interesting to see what KC Christian does here on the inbounds. Corner was open. And we got
5 seconds. The Mustang defense holds them off, forces a turnover on the inbounds.
Yeah.
Like Mia Vermitten had so much pressure right on the line there, they couldn't see around her.
You have to love it. And the student section is saying you can't do that. And they are right. You do have to get the ball in before the 5-second count.
Mustang continuing to just slice and dice their way through that full court press. See if they can come away with some points.
Mooresman with tight defense against Turber right now.
Ava Smith on the inside. It's a little short. The Panthers so far, their zone defense has really shut down the inside of the paint for the Mustangs. Stetler from 3, step back.
Woo. That was a great shot.
It was. She caught Ava ready for a drive and just a quick step back, hit the 3.
And Ava, as we've talked about before, great athlete, great defender, but it's hard to stop a move like that.
And a miscue by the Mustangs there. Passing inside leads to a turnover. Panthers in the transition. Number 1 off the backboard, not good.
They are letting these girls play today, that's for sure.
And Ava's going to take it herself. No foul. Kind of out of control on the drive in.
And I would agree, that's a good no call. It was all ball going in there. We're seeing some great defense tonight, that's for sure.
From 3.
No good. Miller, Smith probably going to push it here.
Josie Parker taking it herself. Foul called this time.
There we go.
There was enough contact there on the body.
Yep.
And hopefully she can hit these 2 free throws.
I think she will at least get 1 of 2, and I think that'll help the whole entire team's confidence see the ball go in the hole again.
And she hits the first, like it's nothing.
We got Lindsey Gray coming back in. Like to see her maybe get an open shot from 3 and hit one of those. That would be beneficial for this team.
Always gets everyone fired up when players come off the bench and start providing some points for their team.
Vermitten just keeping up that full court pressure against Mooresman. Moving her feet nicely, staying in front.
Yep, staying squared up, not getting too aggressive on the reach-ins. And Turber, good defense there. Pops the ball loose. Lindsey Gray to Ava Smith.
Pass.
And a good layup, and she finally gets one to roll in. And with that, it's back to a 1-point game.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Stetler bringing the ball down the court. Gonna drive in. A lot of good defense by the Mustangs. She gets it over off the glass and into the basket.
Good fundamentals there, keeping the ball away from the defender and going up high.
Sloppy pass there by Lindsey Gray. Thankfully, the Mustangs keep possession.
KC Christian doing a good job up top in that zone, not letting them get an open 3-point shot.
3-second call there on the Mustangs will lead to a turnover.
Yep, and now we hear the KC Christian crowd saying you can't do that, and they're right.
It does swing both ways, sadly.
Yep, that is how it works.
Stetler bringing it down court. And KC Christian working the perimeter. Nobody on the inside right now.
Christensen for 3, no good.
And Ava Smith is in the right place to get that rebound.
And it
It'll
will
be a jump ball in the Panthers' direction.
Tessa Bigham coming in for the Mustangs for Josie Parker. Panthers start out in a box set. They get Stetler the ball up top. She drives.
Good help defense by Mia Vermetten. Stops that drive in. And Morsman's got the ball for the Panthers. She keeps it, goes all the way. Ball knocked loose, and Tessa Bigham's there to grab it. Great defense there for the Mustangs. A much-needed turnover.
Yep, great team defense.
And Turber dangerously picking up the ball there in the corner.
Not a good spot to be in.
Lindsey Gray takes it.
Rebound by Smith.
And she's open from 3. And she hits it.
Boom,
That's
goes the dynamite.
the gasoline the Mustangs needed for their fire.
High ball game now. Stetler with the ball. Smith defending.
And she's shooting the 3 off the glass. Mustang student section started to make some noise.
Gray pushing it.
Pass a little late to Ann, but she takes the extra dribble.
Oh.
Not able to hit that shot. Tessa Bigham, ball off her there.
Panthers doing a great job of boxing out. They actually had 2 of their defenders right by Tessa Bigham, so she couldn't grab that clean.
Number 12, Kate Gary, back in for the Panthers.
Smith just continues to hound Stetler, pokes the ball out.
And Mia Vermetten stuffing that pass. Gary able to get the loose ball for the Panthers.
Said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Those 2 are 2 of the best defenders in all of 2A.
And they're showing it. Forces the foul from Stetler, almost out of frustration there, it looked like.
Yeah.
And the Mustangs just going to continue with that intensity and continue to force some mistakes from the Panthers.
I really don't blame her, though. I'd be pretty frustrated if I had Ava Smith guard me all night, too.
Absolutely. And Turber in the paint. Bounce pass to Tessa Bigham.
I think Bigham's got to maybe go up with that. Try to draw some contact. Go to the foul line.
Think
Ava Smith gets the ball again.
Mia Vermetten,
Ava
takes
Smith
it
herself. No
and
good.
That unfriendly rim once again. Ball out of bounds off the Mustangs.
They have a ton of energy. They want to win this game. Maybe a little bit too much going to the basket all the time like they have been.
Got Josie Parker and Tessa Miller coming in for the Mustangs.
Have to think right here they're trying to maybe get a steal. Got 50 seconds left in this half. Parker defending the length of the court.
Morrisman handling the ball at the top of the key. Stetler cut, gets
nice
behind
finish.
Ava Smith.
Yeah, a little backdoor action right there. Thought she was going to go out to the corner and cut right back to the basket.
Mustangs with a chance here, lucky to keep hold of that possession. Going to try to get some points right at the end of the half here.
Give it to
Ava Smith.
She does not want that. Pass it back out. Miller.
Mustangs fighting for that ball. Time ticking down for the Panthers. They've got a chance here.
That was the same girl that made it right at the end of the first quarter, too.
Yep. Well, with that, it's a 2-point game. Kansas City Christian Panthers up 2 on the Valley Heights Mustangs. And we'll break for halftime and be back in about 10 minutes. Welcome back. Second half here about to start for the game between the Valley Heights Mustangs and the Kansas City Christian Panthers. Panthers are up 2. Mustangs starting off with possession, a chance to tie it up right off the bat here the second half.
And they let a lot of physical play go that first half. Not a good pass, not a good start for the Mustangs. We'll see if they allow them to keep playing physical out there this half.
Ball being brought down the court by Grace Christensen.
Mustangs staying with man-to-man defense.
So far staying out of foul trouble, so we're expected to continue to see that man-to-man coverage.
Good, yeah.
And ball knocked loose. Mia Vermitten grabs it, looking up court to Ava. She's going to go till they stop her, and they never do it. And this rim a little friendlier on that side, it seems like.
Maybe they just need to switch courts, you know. Make a lot more. And Turber down.
Down on the ground, not getting up.
Not gotten up at all. And
the player the Mustangs are going to need down the line. Hopefully she is all right.
Not sure
Lindsey
what
Gray
happened.
coming in.
Possibly turned her ankle or knee. Coach is helping her up right now. I hate to see that. That's senior. She wants to play at Bramlage one last time.
Yep, big game for her. She's not putting a lot of weight on that leg. They're going to check her out on the bench.
I'll hope that she's able to come back in this game. Recover for future activities as well.
Looks like manager got sent for some ice. Harmony Conti running off down the court.
It's always good to have a good manager like Harmony, helping out the team in any way possible.
Mustangs now at the chance to take the lead. Ava Smith was open. Tessa Miller not quite getting the pass there. Good hands by the Panthers.
Good pass by Smith.
Little backdoor pass, an extra dribble. A great move there by Ava Smith and Tessa Miller.
And now we're starting to see the bunnies fall for the Mustangs.
You know, they did get a new net on the Mustang side of the court now at the end of last night. Rossville Bulldogs cutting the net down to celebrate their sub-state championship.
Good for them, and they played an incredible game last night. That was a lot of fun to watch and call.
They certainly did. Shot there, foul called, a three-point shot. And number 15, Emma Whitson, will be shooting 3 from the line.
And Emma Whitson actually went to school with a lot of these girls, as the Whitson family for a long time was here in the Valley Heights community. Still considered them to be a great part of the Mustang family. Good to have her back here and playing basketball.
We've certainly seen a lot of reunions right in front of us. The Whitson's actually sitting a couple rows in front of us.
That's right.
We're broadcasting at. Mustangs now bringing the ball down the court. Tie ball game once again. Ava Smith going to keep driving. Not able to get a good shot off that time. Mustangs fighting to get the steal now. And the jump ball there forced by Mia Vermitten.
And it will go to the Mustang. Nope. It will go to the Panthers.
Mustangs giving pressure a full court. Not quite going for an actual press, but just providing pressure all the way down the court.
Yep, just full court, man-to-man. Not going to make life easy for these Panthers. Christensen backing down Parker.
And Ava Smith there for some help. Shot no good. Good defense by the Mustangs. Good help defense by Ava Smith. Ball knocked loose.
Parker, I don't think really wanted to dribble the ball there.
No, I don't think so. Stetler was all over her and was able to get in the way of that pass.
All right, pass goes into Vermitten here.
Mustangs continue with the perimeter. Josie Parker there on the inside. Ava Smith as well.
Gray's going to pop it.
She hits the second of the night.
I think she could probably make it from the parking lot. No joke.
She may be able to.
She is a heck of a shooter. Provides a great spark off the bench for the Mustangs. Good defense by Parker.
Parker there getting in the way of that pass. Panthers able to get the loose ball.
Smith
Good help
going in
defense by
there.
Smith.
Good defense.
Panthers wanting a foul call there, but
Parker
there's no
dribbling
contact.
the ball. Very close to a turnover,
And
but
we
he
have
dishes it off.
Mustangs might have had a little bit of a lucky break there.
That's right. Panther fans don't necessarily agree with that, but these are trusted officials.
And like we said last night, these officials are in these championship games for a reason. They don't just get to this level of officiating by chance.
That's right. It's all merit-based from here on. If you're one of the best officials in the state, you're going to be calling these sub-state championship games and possibly state tournament games. First one good. And this second one would be huge. And it's good also.
Points where they matter.
Yeah.
Brings it back to a 3-point game. Mustangs continuing to work their way through that press.
Vermitten, yeah.
A double dribble there.
She definitely forgot that she had dribbled one time and picked it up and then put it back on the court again. She wanted Parker down the post, but it just wasn't open. And
yep, the Panthers continue to do a good job of protecting the paint.
Smith, great defense, not getting a foul called on her.
Josie Parker,
good move.
With the travel there. That might have been a made-up one for the missed one she had about a half second before then.
Yeah. Parker, very long athlete for the Mustangs.
And she's rushing down court, getting in the way, stopping Grace Christensen from taking it all the way down the court.
Yep. Pressuring that freshman.
And she's looking to make up for that mistake, trying not to foul. Christensen doing a good job of getting by her.
Gray with the rebound. Smith not ready for that.
And Vermitten in the right place at the right time. Mustangs just need to slow down.
And Coach Brockschman does not like what he sees from the Mustangs.
Sloppy. They're not on the same page out on the court, and that's shown with those turnovers.
He just needs to calm them down right now, and that's what a good coach is going to do.
Yep. And we got a quick message from the Kansas High School Activities Association. The swish of a basket, the excitement of a free throw, the roar of the crowds, all combined to remind us that state basketball championship games are only moments away. Sponsored by the Kansas State High School Activities Association, state championship playoffs will begin February 24th and conclude with the final games on March 15th. 7 classifications, 14 state champions will furnish plenty of thrills and excitement. Attend the games and support your team with pride and sportsmanship during the final weeks of Kansas High School basketball. A public service message from your Kansas State High School Activities Association and Valley Heights Video Production. And with that, that just about takes us through that whole timeout.
Yeah. Take the leap, become an official. I coach sports, so I don't get to officiate. Not sure I would want the job, but I have the utmost respect for the people wearing the stripes everywhere.
Yeah, certainly a difficult position to hold. A lot of pressure from both ends of the court to make calls a certain way.
Right. As long as you call the game as you see it without influence, that's the best way to go about things. And
they are
going to keep
a lot of contact there. They're just letting them go. And they're calling it pretty consistently on both ends. Ava Smith fighting through contact for that layup there.
Going up strong. She's got to do that.
Mooresman bringing the ball down the court for the Panthers. Trying to get their offense fired back up.
I do believe Coach Brockschman got these Mustangs fired up during that timeout because they have so much energy out there on the floor. Vermitten, pressure on Mooresman.
Not going to let her by. Certainly not easily. Looks like would have been a 3 seconds call.
I'm not sure if they called a 5 or 3, what they called. Some sort of violation.
Yep. Mustangs with the ball now. Chance to extend their lead.
And we got a double dribble.
Missed opportunity there for the Mustangs. Chance to capitalize off of that turnover and
Yep.
not able to do it.
5-point ball game here.
Ava Smith on Stetler. Popping the ball loose. Foul called on Smith.
Yeah. It was probably that other hand that didn't touch the ball, creating contact that, yeah, you kind of got to call that one, I guess. And that's her third. You can see out there, it kind of looks like Stetler's a bit frustrated.
Probably not used to maybe this caliber of defender in their regular season games.
Yeah,
the hook shot there, not able to get it.
That was kind of a desperation shot, just trying to get something while she didn't have Ava Smith right in her grill.
Needed to get there to help Lindsey Gray after she picked her dribble up. Coach Broxman's wisely taking a timeout. We'll be back here in a minute. Welcome back. Mustangs with the ball after that timeout. Maya Vermetten throwing the ball in.
Gets it into Gray.
Going over the defender there.
They're being a lot more patient right now. Vermetten does not want to shoot that. She definitely thought about it.
Lindsey Gray thinking
Gray
about it,
will
takes
do
the
that,
extra
though.
step, doesn't get it this time. Vermetten there trying to get the rebound.
Good defense by
Tessa
Bigham.
Bigham there for an important steal.
Miller for three, off
the mark.
We've talked about officiating quite a bit. We have some of the best in the state here, including Doug the Frog Froggle, a longtime TVL referee in the house. Not sure if he's wearing the stripes or in the stands.
And that one was all the way around the rim and popped right out. Good pressure there from Morseman, forcing a jump ball. I believe this one will go for the Mustangs.
Yep. Every loose ball, you've got a kid on the floor. It's do or die, as they say.
Both teams know what's at stake here, and neither ready to give up the end of their season.
Yep. Comes down to who wants it more, who's willing to take a little bit of pain with a floor burn to go
Mustangs
to Bramlage.
doing a good job of breaking through that press. Vermetten driving in, making space for Lindsey Gray at the wing. And she hits a third of the night. 9 points for Lindsey Gray from the perimeter.
That deserves three big booms. Boom, boom, boom.
Stetler throwing it out. Driving down. Good defense there by Ava Smith and the rebound. Lindsey Gray looking up court to Vermetten.
Good pass by Vermetten to Miller.
Makes the extra pass. Foul called. And Tessa Miller will be shooting two.
And you can definitely tell this Panthers offense, especially Stetler, a bit frustrated with the stifling defense by Smith.
First one doesn't fall.
Looks like sophomore Shaylee Ekstrom going to come into the game for the first time, relieving Smith. I'm sure Stetler is also relieved to have Smith out of the game.
A huge sigh of relief. Mustangs a chance to go up 9.
No good. Bigham.
And Bigham fighting for that rebound, goes over the back.
Yeah.
She's not happy about it, but the right call.
Yeah, absolutely. Panthers did a good job boxing out, trying to make sure she couldn't get there without a violation.
And Ekstrom lined up on Stetler. And a steal there, Tessa Miller trying to take it over the defender. Not able to get it, and she hits the wall hard. Gets right back up, though.
Yep, almost a big opportunity there for the Mustangs, but Panthers will get the ball back and try to look for something to happen at the other end. Ekstrom staying tight on Stetler.
Yep, Ava's out of the game, but Ekstrom's not going to make it easy. Bigham with the steal. She takes it down the court.
Lindsey
And
Gray
Lindsey from 3.
Nope.
Just about had
Miller.
it. A good board by
chance.
Miller. Big second chance points makes it a 10-point game as
And this crowd erupts.
time running out here in the third quarter.
Coach Brockschman yelling, "You've got 21" to Shaylee Ekstrom. And yeah, she's got to find her.
And Lindsey Gray with the boards there. Good defensive possession for the Mustangs. A chance to go up 12 or 13 here.
Okay. Now let's see. Are we going to wind down this clock and take the last shot?
I would certainly expect to.
I would hope so. Yep, and it looks like we will. Be patient and get your shot.
Lindsey going to drive in till they stop her. They never do. Gets Vermetten on the wing. Wide open shot. No good. Time running down. And with that, the Mustangs are up 10. A huge shift of momentum this late here in the third quarter. And we'll be back after this break. Welcome back. Panthers with possession here. Start of the fourth quarter. A big second half of the third quarter for the Mustangs. Puts them up 10. Panthers trying to stay in the game here.
Smith back in on Stetler.
Some good minutes there by Shaylee Ekstrom holding the line while Ava Smith was sitting out.
Nice
And a
drive
good
by
drive.
Christensen. That's a freshman doing a lot of good things for this Panther ball club.
And Josie's wide open, not able to finish.
But second chance
Tessa
for
Miller there where she needs to be, heading for that rebound. Once again, she's not ready to be done with her senior season.
Absolutely not. She wants to go to Bramlage again.
Hopefully she'll hit these two.
I'm going to say the next one will go in.
One way or another, it's going to get in there.
Yeah, maybe we can get a offensive rebound if he misses. Well,
She hits
there we
it.
go, rattles it in.
Ava Smith back on Stetler. We continue to work her into frustration.
Christensen, guarded by Parker.
She's going to take it till we stop her. Off the glass, not able to get it.
Ooh.
Over Lindsay's back, pulls it through her. That'll be a foul there on Christensen.
Yeah,
Lindsay, I think, took that one right in the nose.
she did. Yeah, ball kind of got wrapped right in their face. Christensen, a freshman, but definitely physically matchup going to be difficult for the Mustangs.
Yep.
You know, she's tall and she's strong and she can shoot too.
Yep. Definitely a dangerous player for the Panthers. One who hasn't really made a big effort or made a big difference this game necessarily.
Parker
Mustangs
gets
done a
long
good
on the
job of keeping
shot.
her out. And Stetler bringing the ball back down the court.
Smith all over her though. And Lindsey Gray
Lindsay with the steal.
He
Panthers
smartly
getting-
just decides to pull it back, but Miller gonna pop it. Nope.
Off the rim, Ava Smith there for the board. Panthers starting to get frustrated with the physicality of this game. And a timeout, full timeout called by Coach Brocksterman. And we'll be back after a short break. Welcome back. Here in the fourth quarter, Mustangs are up 9 points over the Panthers.
See what the Mustangs drew up over this timeout. Smith with the ball.
Mustangs not rushing anything. With
Yeah,
the
it
lead.
looks like they're going to do a little four-corner action, trying to wind the clock down and take this thing into another week and playing at Bramlage.
Mustang girls successful in all sports. Already, were they state runners-up in volleyball?
State runner-up in volleyball, yes.
So they're looking to continue their successful season, their successful year, with a shot at a state title in basketball.
And these girls have definitely earned it throughout off-season workouts. All summer they were out here lifting weights, running, practicing basketball, volleyball, all within the Keisha guidelines, of course. But they have worked and they have earned the opportunity to be as successful as they've been all year.
There's an offensive foul there on Tessa Miller on that inbounds. The Panthers a chance to cut the lead down just a bit here. Stetler going to take it, trying to back Ava Smith down.
I think if you're the Panthers, you know, you probably want to get it to Christensen. She drives.
With the foul, three-point play opportunity, a good take for the Panthers. She's the one who needs the ball, like you just said. Yeah, everyone else is getting just locked down by the Mustang defense.
Huge mismatch for the Mustangs. She's tall, she's physical, she can drive. Just a freshman too. Gets the shooter's touch on that.
Yeah,
free throw.
Nice high bounce off the rim.
Just a 6-point ball game now.
Mustangs might have a little more motivation to move the offense a little faster.
Smith definitely going to be aggressive here.
Yep.
Offensively.
Referees letting both teams play here. A lot of contact that way, a lot of contact the other way.
Seems to be that the Mustangs are just going to let the clock kind of wind down here.
And that one over the line a little there. Draws that foul call.
21 with the foul. That's Stetler.
That's her third of the night.
You know, and
Mustangs probably going to try to drive on her, force a fourth foul, maybe get her to sit out of the game for a little bit.
The Panthers haven't really subbed out much, so it would be interesting to see what they have coming off their bench. Vermitten being strong with the ball there. Well, we got two girls in the same spot. Good bounce pass.
We're continuing to just work around the top of the key. Lindsey Gray takes it in. Mustangs just making those passes, continuing to draw out this game here.
Yep, like the old game of keep away, you know.
And foul called there.
Christensen, I believe.
And Mustangs will be shooting two now with 5 fouls for the Panthers.
Christensen's third foul as well. So, you know, fouls on her and Stetler could be big moving forward. We got 4:50 left. Possibility that we see some Panther bench players come in that haven't seen a whole lot of floor time yet.
Yep. Smith really needing to hit this second one here, keep the Mustangs up. And she does.
Yep.
7-point game now. Christensen bringing the ball down the court for the Panthers. Tessa Bigham looking to slow her down. Little miscommunication there. Bigham thought her and Mia were going to switch there, and Christensen just blew on by.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach Brockman's going to say, hey, we have got to get help when we have 33 driving to the basket. So it was uncontested.
Foul there, that's 4 on Stetler.
And that's huge.
Trying to stop the Mustangs from burning this clock up. And it's going to get them in trouble.
Now, I don't see a Panther going to the scorer's table to relieve her. Not sure if Coach Woodward is ready to take her out or not.
Tessa not shooting well on the line tonight. Hopefully we'll hit the second one here.
And I will reiterate, Coach Brockman has said that free throws, making them is a point of emphasis. They do practice it a ton, but same situation, just a little different, I suppose.
Stetler with the rebound there for the Panthers, brings it down the court. Number 24, Veer open, hits the 3.
That was a huge shot for the Panthers.
And just like that, it's a 2-point game.
Yep.
Both teams still in it. And a timeout called by Coach Brocksterman, I believe. And that'll be a full timeout. We'll be back here in a moment. Welcome back. Players taking back to the court. Little update on Ann Turber. She is at least up on her feet in the huddle, but no sign or no indication of her coming back into this ball game.
Yeah, we wish her a quick recovery, and even if she doesn't make it back into this game, hopefully there are more games and activities she can participate in.
Ava Smith driving in. Carry called there.
Yep.
And that's a big turnover. Panthers with a shot here to tie it up.
Seemingly the momentum has shifted the other way towards the Panthers now.
Mustangs going to look for a big stop here. Christensen bringing the ball down the court.
Good help by Ava Smith. And now we have
now on Stetler. A little bit of a mismatch.
She's long and she can defend. She's good at moving her feet. She's going to drive.
She gets around. Rim not friendly for her. She gets her own boards. Christensen from 3.
3, no good.
Mustangs crashing for the rebound there. Tessa Miller with it. Foul called on Horseman, most likely there.
Yep. Mustangs doing a great job of boxing out defensively and fighting for those rebounds. We got a 2-point ball game here. One of these teams' season is going to be over, and one will be going to Bramlage with the opportunity to play for a state championship.
Miller hits this one.
And that's good to see for Miller.
Absolutely. Get her some confidence back on the line. She hits them both. Mustangs up 4.
That's huge for the Mustangs.
And they're going to continue to pressure full court, trying to force a mistake.
Permitting doing a good job staying in front.
Morseman gets good separation there. Rim not friendly. Off of the Panthers there. And the Mustangs a shot to make this.
And we're going to see a press right now from the Panthers, it looks like. Mustangs need to take their time, break the press.
Do what they've done all game. They do it once again. Have not had much
Smith
trouble
going
with the press,
in,
and it gets a friendly roll. Some front spin on that.
And that's her game right there. She's going to go attack the basket, attack the defender every time.
And Christensen from 3, shots wide and out of bounds. Mustangs will take over.
And we're going to see the press again, looks like. But nobody
And
covering
just right
Smith.
over.
And she's going to go right to the basket.
And she
again.
goes till they stop her, draws the foul. And she'll be on the line, a chance to make this an 8-point game. And that's a quick turnaround. What was once close is now extending back out again for the Mustangs.
You have to believe that was just miscommunication by the Panthers. You have to account for Ava Smith.
She hits the first. She's definitely a player that at all times you need to know where she's at in the court.
Absolutely. She can get the ball at half court like she did there, and it only takes a few dribbles for her to get to the basket.
She hits them both for the Mustangs. 8-point game.
Stetler gets the ball, but Ava Smith right in her grill. She's done a great job of moving her feet and not getting a whole lot of fouls called on her.
Yep. Lindsey Gray with the block. The Mustangs have been a lot more maybe cautious on the reach-ins this game. A lot of times you see them going for those, trying to get the ball knocked loose. They're being a little more careful today.
And I'll credit the officials out there. They are letting these girls play.
Mia Vermitten with the steal, gets it to Josie Parker. She's going to take it herself, and she gets it. Some much-needed confidence for her on the layups. She's struggled a little bit.
I think she could have gone to Miller, but either way, she said, nope, this is mine. I'm going to take control this time. And 33 with the push off. Yep.
Little too physical down under, trying to shove Josie Parker away from her just a bit.
And that's 4 on her, I believe.
Yep.
So that's 4 on her, 4 on Stetler.
Their 2 biggest offensive players now in foul trouble.
And now we see the Panthers dig into their bench. And they haven't done that a whole lot this game.
Number 10, Cedar Bond, back in for the Panthers. She's had a few minutes tonight.
The officials just having a word,
making sure
everybody understands we're on the same page. This is what I called, and this is why I called it.
Good to see that. It's always good when the players know why things are being called on them or called a certain way.
And the coaches, too. I know coaches a lot of times, they'll want an explanation. A good official can always give an explanation as to why.
Ava Smith driving until they stop her. Some more front spin on that shot, and she gets it to fall.
This crowd erupts. I think they're thinking right now we've got about a minute 30 until we get a sub-state championship and a ticket to Bramlage.
Stetler from 3. Shot looked good off the back of the rim. Long rebound there for Tessa Miller.
Now the Mustangs.
And Ava Smith's just going to drive by.
Not quite.
Josie Parker there for the offensive boards. And the Mustangs going to burn some more clock here.
Coach Brockman telling them, spread it out. Let's go 4 corners, okay? And let's just take this thing, get our ticket punched to state.
And foul called there. Just over a minute left, and Ava Smith heads back to the line.
As I mentioned before, this Mustang team, 6-game win streak, haven't lost since February 11th against a very good Clay Center Community High School. And that was on the road, too. So they're looking to build on this win streak, hopefully keep building in Bramlage next week.
Christensen back in for the Panthers. Ava Smith hits them both. And just like that, we have a 14-point ball game with 1 minute left. Panthers entering into that desperation mode.
Parker doing a good job on
Smith there, knocking the ball loose. Good ball handling there, keeping it alive. Josie Parker, a shot at a layup here, and she takes it.
She makes it. That is huge. 52-36, Mustangs up. What a great game. Energy on both teams all around the entire game. Christensen drives.
And Josie Parker with a good board. A little sloppy pass. The Panthers keep possession.
And you have to believe this Mustang crowd believes that it is theirs, as they say, straight to state. Whitson with the shot, no good.
And there's darn near no empty seats on the Mustang side of this gymnasium. And with that,
these
teams are going to let time run out here.
Have earned it. We got stoppage right here at 2.6 as Christensen poked the ball out, and it'll be Panthers ball. See if they can hit a shot here real quick, a half court.
Oarsman takes from half court, not able to hit it. Mustang crowd exploding in excitement here. And the Valley Heights girls will advance to the state tournament.
And I love to see this. Both teams played hard, lots of energy throughout, you know, and knowing these girls and how much effort and work that they put in, not just during basketball season, but during the summer, during the spring, during the volleyball season. They've definitely earned this one, and it's something to be proud of.
Absolutely. And they're going to celebrate now with some of the fans, the cheerleaders out on the court with them. And here soon, Coach Jordan Brockschman, our athletic director here, and Sean Spoons, our superintendent, are going to present the sub-state champion and runner-up plaques to the teams here. We'll be back in about 20 to 30 minutes with the second game of the night between Wabaunsee and Doniphan West.
There is one more announcement for you Valley Heights fans, or anyone else that wants to join in. There's a party in the square. I believe we're going to go there afterwards. If you're on the court, please clear the court. Clear the court, please. We got one more game to go. We got to get the clock started. Clear the court if you're not involved. And while you're leaving, grab a Chick-fil-A sandwich from the concession stand. It's pretty good. Popcorn's not bad either. All right, we're almost where we need to be. A few more people clear the court, please. Watch out for the rims coming by. Either get in the stands or get out of the stands. School Activities Association. Cheerleaders, officials, and spectators should assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship ideals by taking personal responsibility for keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, wholesome competition. The winner of this contest will advance to the state tournament at Bramlage Coliseum. Good luck to both teams. Now, if you would please rise and remove your covers for the playing of your national anthem by the Valley Heights Band. Senior Brenna Eating. And for the Chargers, number 3, senior Harley Ritter. For the Mustangs, number 13, 5'5" sophomore Andy Foster. And for the Chargers, number 5'5", junior Reese Buselas. For the Mustangs, number 15, 6-foot senior Katie Johnson. And for the Chargers, number 22, 5'10" sophomore Talon Ortley. And rounded off for the Mustangs, number 25, 5'7" junior Talon Smith. And rounded off for the Chargers, number 24, Ian Perry. Head coach for the Mustangs, Barry Smith. Head coach for the Chargers, Jared Schultz.
Welcome everyone to the second sub-state championship game here tonight at Valley Heights. This one between the Doniphan West Mustangs and the Wabaunsee Chargers. I'm Ryan Ehrlich here with Tommy Tryon.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that another mascot will punch a ticket to Bramlage after this game.
There's a pretty good shot of that. You know, maybe double disqualification, the only shot of not having that happen.
Oh, I hope that doesn't happen.
And a long tip there, ball off the Chargers.
We should see a pretty high-paced, high-intensity game. I believe both schools love to press. I'm familiar with Doniphan West, but not so much with Wabaunsee. But from what I heard, they do enjoy the press as well. Edie with the ball, drives,
Takes it all the way. Good coverage there by Wabaunsee. Foul called after the offensive rebound from Doniphan West.
And that was Johnson on the rebound. There's 2 Johnsons out there. That's a common name for Doniphan West High School athletics. Edie drives again.
Doniphan West doing a good job driving in, creating space for their teammates.
Foster thought about it.
And they take the 3, a little long offensive board and a putback.
And that was Smith with the putback.
Doniphan West first on the board.
And there's that press. We're going to see a lot of steals, a lot of turnovers this game.
Both teams high energy, high intensity. It should be an exciting one.
Foster, good take, just too strong off the glass.
And an offensive board. And a lot of good effort here from Doniphan West.
Edie pops it, no good. Foster again, just all over the court, fighting and scrapping for everything.
Keeping that possession alive and forcing another foul on Wabaunsee.
And this Doniphan West girls team, one of the top TVL basketball teams. Twin Valley League, of course, is what we're talking about. In my opinion, the best small school league in the state of Kansas.
And Wabaunsee's there to block that pass from going in bounds. And Doniphan West will be throwing it in under the basket once again.
Coach Perry Smith there telling his girls what they need to do here on this end. Perry, longtime coach.
3, no good. Number 22, Taylin Orton with the rebound. Chargers working around the perimeter, trying to find someone inside.
Zeller, one of their better players for this Wabaunsee club.
Doniphan West heads up defense there, knocks the ball out of bounds.
Quick stats on Zeller. Averages about 8.5 rebounds per game, 3.5 steals, and over 2 blocks per game.
And D West playing good defense there. Foul called on the Chargers as they try to regain possession. And Doniphan West takes back over.
And as I mentioned before, this is going to be a fast-paced game and certainly living up to it right now.
With that, a full timeout is called by Wabaunsee. We will break here for a minute and be back with you. Welcome back here. Doniphan West taking back over after the timeout.
Johnson with the ball at the high post, hands off. Smith with the shot, no good. Edie with the second chance. It's good.
Both teams fighting for every ball. Doniphan West finding more success so far.
And this Mustang club, they're going right back into the press, but Chargers break it. Let's see what they can set up in the half court.
And an open 3 there. No good. Doniphan West in position for that rebound.
Foster pushes the ball up the court. Smith drives.
Takes it all the way. You're on her own.
And then right back into the press again. This is...
And some big contact there. D West with their first foul of the night.
Classic Doniphan West. Just press. They're going to suffocate you with that press. After every basket, every inbound, you're going to have to earn it going across half court.
Yep, they're going to make you earn every second you hold that ball.
Zeller gets the ball for the Chargers. Passes it off to Perrin. Michaelis.
Chargers offense hasn't been able to get things moving too quickly yet. So far scoreless.
Mustangs just waiting for their opportunity to possibly steal something again. Chargers taking care of the ball this possession, though.
D-West coach happy with how things were going. Foul called there on Doniphan West. I believe number 15. Johnson with the foul there.
Katie Johnson. She's a 6-foot senior. One of the state leaders in blocks per game and rebounds per game. Good rebound there.
Both teams fighting hard for rebounds. Doniphan West coming out with this one.
Edie with the ball. Got
pass thrown out of bounds there.
Number 11 for the Mustangs, Emmy Jo Wetstein in. Mustangs playing some man-to-man here in the half court.
Chargers some high-low action. Good layup
Nice
there.
pass.
Doniphan West pushing the ball down the court right away, not wasting any time.
Wetstein with the three, no good. Rebound Foster up. No call.
Shot blocked.
And there is.
And the double dribble there is called on Wabaunsee. A missed opportunity there.
And I think we'll see a lot of that in this game. It's going to be fast pace and probably a lot of turnovers. And unfortunately, the Chargers get one there.
Wabaunsee doing a good job here of creating pressure.
And Wabaunsee coach is saying that, hey, that should have been a double dribble right there. Dribbled, she picked it up, and then she dribbled again.
The referees either missed it or must have thought it got popped loose by Doniphan West.
Nonetheless, back into the press.
Chargers get through the press this time, trying to get layup, not able to get it.
Great.
Doniphan West quickly moving back down court, taking
Nice
it all the
fake by
way.
Johnson.
Johnson does it herself, and she goes to the line for a shot at three.
And you know, that press, although the Chargers broke it and everything, got into the half-court set, it's just that last defender, if they're really good at reading where that ball's going to go, they're going to get a lot of steals or, you know, they're going to get a lot of rebounds because they're going to force a shot they probably shouldn't have.
A little bit of court cleanup there by the referees.
See if she can make the and one. Runs out, no good.
Not. Wabaunsee gets the rebound.
Chargers pushing the ball.
And the foul there on Doniphan West.
Into Orton. Chargers going to set up an inbounds play here. You got number 25, Belle Smith, coming in for the Mustangs. Orton tips it back to her teammate. Kind of trapped in the corner, but they got out there.
Doniphan West doing a good job of keeping this Wabaunsee offense away from the paint. And a foul called off the ball on Doniphan West, number 11.
Looks like
Emmy
Coach
Jo
Smith
Wetstein
is going to make another substitution here, bringing back in Courtney Johnson. Good take by the Chargers there. Number 24, Perrin.
She gets to the line with that foul.
We've already got 4 and 5 fouls apiece, each team.
First one goes down. Much needed points for Wabaunsee.
You know, they let a lot of things go in the last game, and it looks like this crew is going to maybe call it a little differently, but to each their own. Good players just have to figure out how they need to play the game to stay in.
Doniphan West wasting no time once again. Always moving the ball quickly. Wabaunsee able to get that rebound, and they're going to try to do the same. Ball loose.
The Chargers really want to get it inside to Orton, it looks like. But the Mustangs doing a great job of not letting there'd be a good entry pass for her. Orton gets the ball. Kalis to Orton, back to Michaelis. And steal by Edie. She passes it off to Johnson, good. The Mustang back into the press, not letting up at all. Chargers getting their half-court set here. Zeller with the shot, no good. Fighting for the ball.
Fighting on the
there.
ground. Wabaunsee comes up with it.
Coach is yelling out of play. Got a different set in this half court.
Zeller takes it back, lets the team get set up. Number 5,
Michaelis for 3.
hits it.
And that's huge for them. Cuts the deficit to 4.
That's exactly what Wabaunsee needed.
Edie with the ball, entry pass to Johnson, up and good. Beautiful post work there by Johnson. And again, right into that press and another steal.
More turnovers off the press. Number 10.
Edie makes
Pulls
them
up
pay.
and hits it.
And wow, momentum has certainly stuck with D West. They let the Chargers get a bucket at one end, and then they get another 2 at the other.
Chargers just struggling to build up any offensive.
Edie not
flow.
letting up, getting on the floor. Good take there by Zeller. No good. Gets her
Rebound
own.
gets her own and puts it back up. Foul called. She goes to the line. And these are just about must hits for them to keep Doniphan West from trying to run off here in the first quarter.
Have to think that with the pace of play, conditioning and your bench is going to play a big factor into this.
First one, no good.
Mustangs doing a good job of subbing out, and Chargers also bringing in another one as Harley Ritter comes into the game.
Rawls and Wetstein in for Doniphan West.
No good. Edie looks up the court. Good penetration. Kicks it back out.
Moving quickly.
Johnson wants it. No good.
The foul called there. Too much hands. Going for the ball. Grabbed the other player. Foul on Brooklyn Rawls there.
I think that was on Belle Smith, and that might be her third already.
That's surprising. I thought I had it on someone else.
Scoreboard is wrong, which it possibly could be. I've ran the clock and the scoreboard before. It's very difficult to keep things straight, but we'll have to check.
I'm only brave enough to do it for junior high games. It's a stressful situation down there, trying to get points in, fouls in, and don't have a lot of time to do anything.
Exactly. Zeller makes the second there. 7:15 ball game.
Edie bringing the ball down the court.
Johnson.
Oh, they get Riles on the inside, but Wabaunsee there to stop him.
Right back into the press for the Mustang.
So far, the Chargers having a lot of trouble getting through this. Looks time they do it this time. Zeller going to take it until they stop her. And a good rebound by Orton.
No good.
And another good rebound. Offensive rebounds coming in handy there for Ritter.
The press that D West plays is very difficult. On the very back end, you have to have a very disciplined player like they have there.
Wabaunsee gets a turnover right at the end of the quarter there, not able to get points off of it. We will break for the end of this quarter here and be back here in a minute. Welcome back here in the second quarter. Doniphan West up 15-9 over the Chargers. Chargers have the ball looking inside. Johnson, a good post move off the backboard and points for Doniphan West.
Just fundamentally sound there for Johnson. She's a great athlete. I believe she's probably all-state volleyball, all-state basketball. Doniphan West last year, I believe, won the 1A Division I title.
Chargers working hard to get the offensive rebound, and number 24, Perrin, gets some points from it.
Andy Foster drives in with some beautiful moves. Wetstein, three, no good.
The Chargers get the rebound. They dropped into a 2-3 zone, trying to slow down this D West offense. And an errant pass there, a missed opportunity. And Doniphan West takes back possession.
Chargers certainly trying to get it inside to Orton. Life is not being very easy for her right now. She's getting hounded in the post.
Number 10, Edie takes it all the way, no good. Chargers trying to get up court before the press gets set.
Setting up a half-court offense here. Orton with the ball. Back to Zeller.
Chargers so far not able to get much movement on offense. Number 1, Zeller pops it, no good. Fighting for the rebound.
Second chance here for the Chargers. Certainly need to make something happen.
Both teams rebounding well on offense. A lot of second chance points for both teams.
Coach Perry Smith for the Mustangs going out there, telling his girls, get your hands up, play some more aggressive defense.
It almost looked like they were going for the alley-oop there. And
a little bit, yeah.
Not quite sure if they were all on the same page there.
Mustangs set it up again here. Johnson with the ball. To Johnson again. Back to the other Johnson.
The West not rushing it on offense this time around. Buys a backdoor pass, but nothing there. Ball knocked loose, and the Chargers take back over. And D West setting it right back up in their press.
The press is almost the best offense at times. You know?
Generated at least half of their points, it seems like, off of turnovers.
And when it's on, it is super tough to break and make anything happen.
And the Chargers break through easily this time.
No good.
A shot, no good. Contested layup for Ritter. And she knocks it loose, but the ball will stay with Doniphan West.
That last level defender, again, has just got to be disciplined and force someone to make a shot they probably don't want. You don't want to give up an easy bounce pass for a layup.
And a sloppy pass there results in a travel for Doniphan West as they go for that loose ball.
But back into the press again, so
yep.
I'm sure
worked so far. The Chargers are getting better at breaking it. They just haven't been able to get points off of it.
And there's a good pass. Perrin, good.
24 Perrin gets it. The fans a little upset, thought she tried to create a little too much space for herself, but a no call and points for the Chargers.
Foster gets
She's fighting for the pass, and she gets the steal there.
A good defense by Perrin there in the post.
Wabaunsee starting to come alive in this game.
And yeah, you can kind of see it there. The momentum has swung back their way. Coach Schlitz organizing something here for the Chargers. Dribble drive, back out to Zeller. Drive up, no good.
Fighting for rebound. This one stays with the Chargers. Both teams doing a great job going after rebounds.
Emmy Jo Wetstein comes in for the Mustangs.
Chargers find their release valve.
Ritter.
She finds someone on the inside.
Perrin,
no good. A good chance there.
Outlets it out to Edie. Thinks about it. To Johnson, though. No good.
Good take, but no points.
Good rebound by Orton. One of the state leaders in that category.
Zeller with the ball at the top of the key for the Chargers. Wabaunsee still right in it. Good hands there by number 3, Courtney Johnson.
Zeller for 3. No good. Perrin
Good
fighting
effort
for
by
the ball.
Perrin. Off Wabaunsee. It'll go towards Doniphan West.
Coach Perry Smith getting fired up there for the Mustangs.
Andy Foster coming back in for D West.
Only a 4-point ball game right now. 17-13. Wetstein for 3.
No
Not
good
quite.
there. Rebound by Zeller. She's pushing the ball up the court, trying to get the D West defense off guard.
Johnson defending here. Out to Ritter. Back to Zeller. They're trying to get an entry pass there to Orton, but Johnson is not letting that happen. Perrin gets the ball.
Wabaunsee doing a good job of swinging the ball around, trying to get some movement on the inside to create an opportunity, but so far D West doing a good job of keeping them away.
Ritter, Edie.
And a little too much of a slide there, going for that loose ball, and a travel on Wabaunsee.
You can really tell that the Chargers want to get the ball inside to Orton, but you know, the Mustangs not making that very easy for them.
Number 11, Adeline Miller coming in for Wabaunsee. Perrin heads to the bench.
Edie gonna bring the ball in for the Mustangs.
Wabaunsee back into man-to-man coverage.
Wetstein to Johnson.
Ball knocked loose. Foul called on the ground. Wabaunsee wants travel, but they're not going to get it.
Okay, let's see what they got cooked up here. Into Wetstein. Thought about getting it back in there to the inbound passer.
And the foul called there. Wabaunsee playing some tight defense, just pushing out a little too hard. This is in stark contrast to our first game of the night, where they really let them play. In this game, they're really, making them play cautious.
And maybe these officials saw the last game and said, we may need to tighten it up a little bit.
Good steal there. Adeline Miller read that pass, jumped right in front of it.
Edie with the steal.
Not able to hold on to the ball. It goes out of bounds.
Edie, I believe, has started for 3 or 4 years for this Mustang ball club. So she's a veteran out there. She's had a lot of experience in the postseason and TVL action. So
knows how to show up for big moments like these.
Absolutely.
The Chargers, number 5, good ball handling, Reese McKellis.
Zeller has the ball again up top. Gets it to Orton, who turns.
She makes the extra pass, not able to get the shot.
D West with the ball, and they're pushing it.
They got an opportunity one-on-one. Johnson, shot's no good. Wabaunsee taking it right back the other way.
But Foster just sticking on Zeller right there. Not making things easy. Zeller with the ball at the high post, backs it out. Getting things reset.
Screen there, pick and roll was open right there. That was missed by Wabaunsee.
Orton really working inside, but Johnson and Falk in there not making it easy.
That 2-3 zone, they're just not able to clear enough space to make anything happen down by the block. Zeller takes it high off the backboard. D West gets the board. Foul called after the rebound.
Excellent effort by Foster there.
Yep, she did a good job making sure she was dribbling on the way down, make sure it wasn't a travel.
Foster, 7.7 rebounds per game, 3.7 assists per game, and about 4 steals per game. She kind of does everything for this club. And she's even bringing the ball up right now. Great player for Coach Perry Smith. Wetstein dribbles. Trying to get it in there to Johnson. Does. Up and good.
Goes over the defenders there. Good layup there.
Back into the press for the Mustangs.
D West wasn't quite communicating well. They only had half the press set up.
Have to think with the pace of the game, maybe they're a little tired.
Yeah, after covering full court for that long, it gets to you. I'm sure they're a well-conditioned team.
Right. That, again, just a staple of the Lady Mustang basketball team.
Foul called there on number 13, Andy Foster.
That's her first, though. And we've got Katie Falk coming in for Emmy Jo Wetstein.
Less than a minute left here in this first half. Chargers looking to make it a close one.
Zeller up, no good. Perrin almost.
An unlucky break there on that rebound. Chargers were in position. Ball was hitting down on the ground too hard. Kicks away.
Edie bringing the ball up the court. Gets it to Foster. To Johnson.
Good defense there. Number 3, Carly Ritter of the not the Mustangs, the Chargers.
Wetstein back in
out
for the Mustangs.
B-West looking inside. Chargers were ready for it.
Zeller, no good. Wetstein to Edie. Edie's going to push this.
D-West
To
with a chance
Johnson.
for a 3 here.
No good.
No good.
Johnson up. No good.
And Wabaunsee got a chance to get the last points of the half here. Clock ticking down. Wide open 3.
No good. Zeller
And
up.
put back, and now Zeller will be on the line, fouled on off of that offensive rebound putback.
And you have to think Zeller makes these 2, cuts the lead to 4. We go into half. You know, it's anybody's game still.
She nails the first one. Chance to nearly get this game reset heading into the second half.
Right. And a 4-point deficit is certainly better than a 5-point deficit.
Gets them both. Number 10, Kinsley McKellis subbing in for the Chargers. I believe that might be her first time in today.
I believe so. And Chargers going to press here.
Got players up front with fouls to give. Not going to give an easy shot.
What do we have?
It looks like clock
here?
started too soon, perhaps.
I don't believe that. That's Crystal Gordon.
A veteran.
She is. She's done it for a long time. She's sent me to the stop sign several times throughout my junior high and high school career. Not on my own doing, of course. It was always just the entire class. But we did it.
2.5 seconds added back to the clock. And D West has another shot here to get something from full court.
Shout out Crystal Gordon.
Not quite enough heat on that throw.
No.
And with that, the D West Mustangs are up 19-15 over the Wabaunsee Chargers heading into halftime. We will take a break here for a bit and be back in 10 minutes.
Now you're from Doniphan? Okay. There's so many. I mean, if you're here, you got to be a Mustang, pretty much, or I mean, there's like 2 mascots in the entire thing here.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Chargers pretty much.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, what? Yeah. They were a long way away, and they had a long drive. Oh yeah, somewhere. I think I'm going to end up in 4A. I think I'm going to be in Doniphan, probably. And then Thursday we have college basketball. I got to go to Tennessee and do a game over there for Benedictine.
Oh, shoot.
So it's a crazy time of the year.
Are you from?
Yeah. Yeah, like 2 hours. Yeah.
Are you upstate?
If you have not been to the concession stand yet, they still got pretty good pile of Chick-fil-A sandwiches out there.
Okay. What's your
And there's also some of the world.
AAIR 93.7. FM 93.7. Actually, last night I actually heard it talking on here. I know that happened. Yeah, do it.
Welcome back here. Second half kicking off between Doniphan West and the Wabaunsee Chargers.
Good look there for the Chargers. That's a good way to start out the second half. Foster driving Zeller with the block. Pushes it up the court.
The Chargers here closing the gap. Really came alive late in the second quarter, and a travel there on Harley Ritter gives the ball right back to Doniphan West.
Let's see what the Mustangs can do here in the half-court set. Smith back in the game. I believe 3 fouls. Edie drives.
Takes it in, doesn't get stopped all the way off the backboard, no good.
Zeller with the rebound. Pushes it. Oh,
And a missed pass there, pass is good off
Foster.
the hands. And a little too much heat on that one, throws it out of bounds. Wabaunsee takes back over. Doniphan West lining right back up in their full court press.
seems like both teams coming out fired up, maybe a little too fired up, need to settle down a little bit.
Chargers look like they may have drawn some extra stuff up over halftime.
Excellent
but
defense
Doniphan
there.
West there to intercept that pass. Good hands by Zeller.
Back
Keeps
at the
D
other
West
end.
from a transition basket there.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Wetstein back in for D West. Foster heading to the bench.
Smith takes it in,
Shot
blocked by
blocked.
Orton. Johnson gets the ball, drives it. 2 shots for Johnson coming up.
Good play there by Johnson, forcing a foul.
We got Johnson and Johnson out there. Not to be confused with any sort of affiliate with the Johnson & Johnson company. A family company, I believe.
Always something interesting to add on these broadcasts, Tommy.
That's right. See if Johnson can sink the second one, too. Just short.
But D West is there,
And
gets the
Johnson.
offensive board.
Johnson to Johnson there.
Wabaunsee
Fighting for the ball.
fighting for it. Foul called, number 3. Courtney Johnson coming in a little too hot, going for that loose basketball.
No foul. Just,
Oh, no
just
foul.
a tip out. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Looks like they're kind of letting them play a little bit more.
Yep, travel there, number 5, McKellis.
Yeah. She knew what she wanted to do. It just didn't quite happen as planned.
It does help if the ball is out of your hands when you start walking.
Yeah. Yeah. She wanted to pass, and then she said, oop, nope, can't do that one.
Number
Good drive by
25
Smith.
drives all the way. Good block there, number 22.
Orton, I believe.
Orton with the block. Wabaunsee a chance to tie the game here with a 3.
Orton gets the ball up top. To Ritter, handoff.
Good play down low by Wabaunsee, and they get the
Orton.
points off it. 1-point game here. The closest the game's been since about the start of the game.
Orton having a great second half so far. Edie drives and makes
Taking
him pay.
All the way, and gets a chance to make it 3.
And that's what happens when you're a veteran senior like Brenna Edie. She's been playing this game for a long time, and she knows when to take her shot. She knows when to dish it off to her teammates. Good take by Edie. Little strong.
Subbing in for D West. And
Zeller
D
gonna
West
bring it up.
drops the press this drive.
Orton looking for the handoff. Nope.
Wabaunsee not rushing things, taking their time.
Orton working more of that high post this second half as opposed to the low block. There she is, dropping down.
Good ball move. Gets a little too far under the basket, but a foul is called on Doniphan West.
That'll be Johnson. Katie Johnson, to be more specific.
That's her second foul of the night.
Got Katie and you got Courtney out there.
First one, nothing but net.
Orton out there. Makes the shot. See if she can make this next one. Just
Long.
long. Foster pushing it.
D West wasting no time at all. Go until they get stopped
Orton
and they
with the
get
block.
blocked on the layup.
The Viper out there just swatting everything. And then at the other end,
Not able to go up. Travel call. D West crashing down on her. Belle Smith coming in for Doniphan West.
Edie earning herself a break. She's been pushing hard this whole quarter. Have to think Coach Smith wants her to get rested up and get back in there at 100%.
Johnson under the basket, draws the foul. We headed to the line.
Johnson, she's a 6-foot senior. A lot of great experience too. Very crafty down the post. Long on that first one. Brenna Edie comes back in for the Mustangs.
Both teams doing a much better job getting it into the paint, getting some opportunities, drawing some fouls.
Makes the second.
The timeout called by Doniphan West. We'll take a step away for a moment and be back with you soon. Welcome back, Wabaunsee Chargers bringing the ball down the court. D West back to pressing, and it works right away. Edie forces a turnover.
Smith goes up and draws the foul on Zeller.
And that is not what Wabaunsee wanted coming out of that timeout. D West with a chance to extend their lead back out. If they hit both of these, they'll be up 5.
Very low scoring affair so far, but so much excitement with all the pressing and turnovers.
And not to say that these teams haven't been successful in offense. The defense has been so locked down on both ends of the court.
I mean, you get down the court and you get a shot up, you're almost happy at that point.
She hits 1 out of 2 there, extending out to 4 for Doniphan West.
There's the press again.
Chargers able to pass through, and a walk there.
Yep.
Trying to move too quick. Play wasn't quite set up how they wanted it for that pass.
Orton certainly knew what she had to do, pass the ball, but she almost had no one around her, so made it a little more difficult. Edie gets it up top, back to Smith, skip pass to Johnson. Johnson, ball, tip, foul on Zeller, I believe. And she might be in foul trouble now.
That's 3 on her.
Yeah.
Halfway into the third quarter.
It looks like she's going to stay in the game. I certainly agree. You know, she's one of the better players, probably the best ball handler. She makes a lot of things happen on the defensive end as well. Just maybe got to play a little smarter just so she does not get fouled out. Second shot good for Johnson.
D West backed up 5 on the Chargers.
Zeller passes it to Ritter. Orton getting double teamed down there.
There, number 11, Emmy Jo Wetstein. High intensity defense and forces that ball out of bounds.
Ball disappeared on the stage.
A common occurrence here at Valley Heights High School.
Yep. Zeller gets it. Looking back to Orton, no good.
Chargers able to keep this possession alive.
Kalis with the switch.
Good shot there down by the baseline.
Charger crowd is fired up right now. Foster.
And a miscue by D West.
Yep.
Something that hasn't happened too much on offense for them.
Coach Perry Smith saying, get right back into it. We need to press. We need to create a turnover.
And they just about do it. Too much contact there. And number 22.
Orton going back to the line. No,
Nope, actually-
not to the line, no.
Looking at the wrong teams here.
We are not there yet. Smith coming back in for the Mustangs. Giving Foster a much needed break.
Wabaunsee
Aaron,
looking inside. They
beautiful
get
pass.
it into her. Fouled on the shot. Doesn't go in, but she'll be on the line shooting two. A chance to bring this back to a 1-point game.
Orton has had, a tale of two halves so far. They've really tried to feed it to her, just nothing working, and she's figured out a way to get the ball so far this half. These foul shots are going to be crucial with a low-scoring affair like this and such a small deficit.
Missing them both. That's going to hurt. D West slowing things down a little bit on offense. Steal
Ritter with
there.
the
Ritter.
steal.
Good hands. Takes it herself. Fouled on the shot.
Yeah. And you know what? I think Edie was going to say, I'm not going to let you have an easy bucket here. You've got to earn it from the foul line.
Absolutely. Setting the tone, really,
Yep,
for
that's
that
just
D West defense.
an experienced ball player there. Make him earn it. Nothing easy. Good shot by Ritter.
That's it.
Second one also good.
Back to a 1-point game. Doniphan
were-
West really needing some points here.
Huge baskets there for the Chargers.
The Chargers defense is going to look for steals here. We've had 2 attempts already.
Edie just trying to find a way through this defense. Johnson pops one.
3. Long rebound. Grabbed by the Chargers, and they're dribbling down court. No press this time.
And Zeller going to set something up here in the half court set. Perrin on the low block. Maybe a little too low for a shot.
Wisely kicking it back out.
Orton there at the elbow.
A little bit of pick and
shot.
roll action
No
there. Gets
good.
that shot opening.
Orton diving for every ball. She knows what's at stake right now. It's a trip to state.
Referees conferring, see who that ball was last out on.
And it
It
will
was
be
out on the Chargers.
Mustang ball. Foster coming back in for the Mustangs. Again, the score 24-25, but very fast paced and exciting game of basketball, although very low scoring.
Risky passes there by D West. Foul on the defense. Number 1, Zeller likely called with a little bit of a push there.
There's the Johnson to Johnson connection there. Johnson out of the wing, giving the post entry pass to Johnson down on the block.
He hits the first. Back to 2.
And it
Zeller heading to the bench for the Chargers.
looks as if Johnson makes this, they're going to get right into their press again. And she does,
Nailed it.
and they will.
Yep, that press setting back up, trying to get some turnovers here like they did in the first half. Chargers able to
Orton,
get
good
through it
pass.
this time. Smart passes, didn't try to force it.
Ritter with the ball to Perrin. Good move by Perrin. No good.
Doesn't quite
Ritter
hit it.
keeps it alive. No, they say it was
So she
out of
was Out of
bounds.
bounds. Wabaunsee student section right by that call, not happy with it. With D West heading down the court. Chargers
pass there.
Chargers in a 2-3 zone, trying to keep D West out of the paint. And a steal there for the Chargers.
Adeline Miller with the ball for the Chargers.
Courtney Johnson, good defense there, putting a lot of pressure on the Chargers point guards.
Miller will inbound for the Chargers here. Perrin.
They just leave her open on the perimeter. She steps up, doesn't get the shot.
Foster with the rebound.
D West looking for points in transition. They got a shot here, doesn't roll in. And the Wabaunsee is going to try to do the same. They slow it down now. Likely going to try to work the ball inside.
To Perrin, a little high-low.
And she hit it.
One.
Got low down by the baseline, able to get it while she's falling away. No backboard necessary.
Wetstein doesn't necessarily agree and talking to the official about it. You know, what can I do about this?
The answer is probably nothing.
Yeah, but I'm sure the official told her, oh, this is what you did, and that's why I called it. Again, that's the mark of a good official, being able to...
Live ball, players weren't paying attention that was a and one opportunity there.
Orton with the rebound.
The Chargers might run a little bit of clock here, go for the last shot of this quarter.
Miller with the ball. Perrin gets it in to Orton, but too deep under the basket. And we have a travel.
Called. A big turnover there from Wabaunsee. If not, I don't think they've led at all this game.
I don't think they have either.
They've had a couple opportunities. This poorly timed turnovers have really been a gremlin for them.
Perry Smith telling his girls, hey, we want one shot. We want the last shot.
The U.S. driving in, shot blocked. Jump ball called, number 22.
Will stay
Orton
with the
a good block.
Mustangs, I believe. Yes, it will. 10.8 left. Edie for three. No
Off
good.
the rim. Fighting over the rebound. Jump ball. This one will go for the Chargers.
But the Mustangs will set up in that press, and you never know. They could get another steal and another layup.
Wabaunsee working their way through it. Time running down.
Ritter
Last second shot by Ritter.
No
off
good.
the mark. 1 point game. Doniphan West able to hold on to that lead at the end of the third quarter. We'll take a break here between quarters and be back in a minute. Welcome back to the fourth quarter here between Doniphan West and Wabaunsee. It's been a neck-and-neck game.
With a trip to Bramlage on the line. The Valley Heights Lady Mustangs already punched their ticket. Edie, no good.
Good rebound there by Ritter. And D West setting up their press. Ritter with the ball once again, looking inside.
Have to believe the Chargers want the ball to go to Orton.
And a foul called.
A lot of pushing down below.
And a lot of players maneuvering for position down there. Referees not going to have it, apparently.
Looks like Zeller will come back in the ball game for Wabaunsee.
That's the 4th foul on Katie Johnson of Doniphan West.
Yeah, and that's huge. She's a big part of their team.
A lot of big plays on offense and defense.
Good steal by
Good
Johnson.
steal. And takes it coast to coast after the steal.
And that's been the best offense that the Mustangs have had the entire game, getting a steal and capitalizing at the other end.
Absolutely. Doniphan West calls a timeout after that, trying to build up some momentum. And we'll be back in a minute. Welcome back. Wabaunsee with the ball after that timeout by Doniphan West.
Lady Mustangs setting up their press.
Pass into Ritter. She takes it across half court, and they slow it down to set up their offense.
Ritter
likely going to try to challenge Katie Johnson underneath the basket, get her fouled out.
Mustangs just stifling down there on the low block.
Looking all the way up court in transition.
Good.
Like we said, that's their textbook. Get a steal, look up court.
And that's just Doniphan West basketball right there. Textbook Perry Smith defense, capitalizing and making it offense. Perrin with the ball
for the Chargers, off the board and rebounded by Doniphan West. Edie up at the top of the key, slowing things down, waiting for the offense to get set.
A 5-point lead right now for the Mustangs, but Coach Smith saying, we're going to slow it down, girls. 5 points is like 50 points when you have a 31-26 ball game.
Johnson had an opportunity there, short corner, passes it out.
Johnson,
bank is open for Courtney Johnson. Johnson to Johnson there for the assist.
That's 3 big booms. Boom, boom, boom goes Johnson.
And a timeout there for the Chargers, trying to stop that momentum from shifting. We'll break for this timeout and be back with you. Welcome back. Chargers taking back over after that timeout, looking to shorten this gap as time's ticking in the fourth quarter.
Good defense by
Ritter.
Johnson on Ritter. Zeller with the ball, back in the game again. Gets it to Orton up at the top. Back to Zeller.
These girls on both teams fighting hard for position in the paint. And a good move by Perrin, rolling around the rim. 6-point game, a chance to get back in this if they hold them here.
Edie drives and takes it herself. No good.
They're keeping that intensity up. No fouls called there. Ritter bringing the ball down. And looking right back inside.
Lowers the
Orton
shoulder, no good.
knocks the ball out for a teammate. And the
Aaron.
shot is good in the paint. And
That's
just
a
like
huge
that,
basket.
momentum shift. Wabaunsee back in this.
What an exciting game this has been so far. Although it may not look like it from the
Ball
scoreboard.
knocked loose, just a little mishandling of the ball while she was dribbling at the top of the court, and the
We'll
jump
go-
ball is in Wabaunsee's direction.
Yeah.
And if they get points here, they may have a shot at taking this game back over.
Tension certainly high. Coach Perry Smith letting the officials hear it.
Inside pass off the fingertips and batted out by Johnson. Ritter's
Foster
going
on
to
the
take it.
defense.
Good
Orton with the
offensive board
rebound.
by Orton, and she goes to the line.
Orton with the rebound out of nowhere. Just diving to the basket.
These fourth quarter free throws crucial. Johnson now fouled out for Doniphan West. That's going to be a big impact on both offense and defense.
It will. She's a senior. She's done a lot of great things both ends of the court, and I believe she's another one that started for probably 3, maybe 4 years for this ball club. Orton sinks it.
Well, good shot there, and everyone thought it was for the and one, but she's got another.
Yep. She kind of turned and looked and said, hey, wait a minute. I think I got another one in me, coach.
And
And
she
she
hits
did.
it, that extra time, recentered. And Edie's
Here's
going to
some-
bring the ball down the court. Wabaunsee trapping now. They haven't shown this all
And-
game. Little too much contact there going for that pass. Some good sportsmanship there, helping their opponent back up.
You'd have to think that Doniphan West has a pretty good understanding of how to break press and how to handle with the pressure. Since, that's what they do. They probably work a lot of it, breaking it in practice. So good for them.
Edie taking it, looking
To
inside.
Johnson.
Foul called off the top of the backboard and no good, but Johnson will be shooting 2 for the Mustangs.
That's 5 fouls.
5 fouls, yep.
Perrin. And as I mentioned before, the Lady Mustangs of Valley Heights already punched their ticket to Bramlage Coliseum. One of these two teams will do the same. I'd like to give a shout out to the Valley Heights transportation team, Mr. Tony Youngeberg, the head of that. Hopefully he can help us bring a lot of our fans to the game as well, one way or another. Thank you, Mr. Tony.
Johnson misses the first. The Wabaunsee student section trying to make some noise, impacting this game maybe. And she misses the second. Both teams now with the player fouled out. Wabaunsee's moving the ball down the court quickly.
Ritter was down there in the corner, hopping, saying, hey, I'm open.
And
No
there's a
one's down
wide
here."
open charger. Ball knocked loose. Doniphan West recovering. Ritter with
Up, no good. Orton fighting for it.
And
Edie
US
ends up
has a
with
chance here. Edie's going to take it. And wisely pulls up, likely hearing Wolf called behind her.
A 2-point ball game, about 3:50 left. Slowing the pace in the half court.
D-West driving in, ball knocked loose. And a foul is called on the
Miller.
Chargers.
See if the Mustangs can set something up here, maybe get an easy basket. Certainly a lot tougher for them in the half court without Katie Johnson in there. Andy Foster.
Kicks it
No
back
good.
out. D-West setting up their offense now. Chargers not going to let them get comfortable.
Edie being
Edie's
triple
trapped.
teamed, double teamed.
Timeout called by Doniphan West, a full timeout. We'll break for a moment and come back to this exciting ball game. Welcome back. Doniphan West taking back over after that timeout, drawing up a play, looking to give themselves a cushion here in the second half of the fourth quarter. The foul's called on Ritter, a little bit of a touch foul. And that's not quite how they've been calling this game the second half. They've been kind of letting them play.
Yeah, now they're reverting back to what they were calling in the first half. See what the Mustangs set up here. Certainly a different look offensively in the half court without Katie Johnson in there.
And she steps out of bounds. Number 3, Courtney Johnson, gets a little too low towards the baseline. Chargers now with an opportunity to tie the game. They've been here a couple times this second half and have not been able to do it. We'll see if this one's different.
Smith defending Zeller. Zeller keeps
Zeller's going to
driving.
take it all the way underneath, not able to get far enough to get to the backboard there for that shot. And Doniphan West looking inside, pass blocked by Orton.
Zeller's going to bring it up again. Smith on her.
Orton posting up down low. She gets it, gets a shot up.
Nice shot.
Doesn't need the backboard. Right in, a tie ball game for the first time since the start.
I believe so.
And that gets the Wabaunsee crowd.
And
amped
Zeller with
up.
the opportunistic steal. You have to believe that the momentum has shifted once again to the Chargers.
McKellis driving down the court. Driving again. They're not getting there to
Shot
stop
from the foul
her.
line, no good. Orton fighting for it.
Fighting
Zeller
on the ground
for it.
for that ball.
Foster splits the double team and gets it back out to Johnson.
Doniphan West pushing the tempo.
And unfortunately, Orton kind of moved her feet there, and you get called for that.
Yep, Ritter was going to, Johnson was going to make him stop her, and they just didn't get position.
Thankfully, it's only her third foul. She can keep playing. We can keep having an exciting game going.
First one's in. Doniphan West takes back the lead.
Second one good for Johnson.
B West back to that press. And they're backing off now. Ritter left open in the corner.
Shot, no good.
Offensive
Miller
board,
up,
but
no good.
and a foul on Doniphan West, going for that rebound.
And 11, Wetstein, I believe. That is her fourth.
Orton doing a good job of getting into position for that ball, drawing the foul.
Have to believe that on this inbound, coach is going to draw something up either for Orton or Zeller. Those are the two that have been making things happen on the offensive side.
Yep, and with that, we'll break for a minute and come back to you. Welcome back. We're closing in on an exciting finish to the final sub-state championship here at Valley Heights High School. Chargers passing the ball in, a chance to tie the ball game.
Zeller, of course, looking for Orton. She splits the double team up.
Good power
no
dribble,
good.
not able to get it in, but Wabaunsee gets the boards. Ritter takes it herself.
Loose ball. Edie ends up with it.
And Edie has got to be who Doniphan West wants to have the ball in this situation.
Zeller with a great rebound. Eyes up the court. Foster pokes it out. Ritter dives. Doniphan West ball.
Zeller taking the ball down the court. Just ball came off her thigh as she was dribbling in towards the paint.
And let's see if maybe Doniphan West can get something going in the half court. Been very difficult since Katie Johnson fouled out.
Trapping. And a steal there for Ritter.
Oh,
She travels. A little hesitation on the pass.
You hate to see that. You hate to see it.
Wabaunsee fans thinking that there was a missed travel on Doniphan West before that steal even happened.
Inbound goes to Edie.
And another trap here. Wabaunsee's going to crash down on whoever gets the ball here.
Good pass to Smith. Out to Edie.
D West playing keep away so far.
Keep passing it around the horn. We got a tie up here.
And a jump ball's called. It'll stay with Doniphan West.
You keep saying trap, and it reminds me of football. That's one of my favorite plays in football is the trap. Love counter tray. All those good misdirection plays. But we're on to round ball, so I'll stop where I'm at.
Edie taking it in. Foul called on Wabaunsee.
Okay, back to football again, though. There's nothing better or more beautiful than a pulling guard going and getting, a linebacker or defensive back that isn't expecting it.
Absolutely. I'm sure you're familiar with the college teams that were lining up with the guard out at tight end pulling.
Oh yeah. You got to tackle over, too. That's something that a lot of flex bone teams are going to do formation-wise. Good shot by Edie. We're back to basketball again.
3-point game, another full timeout called. And we'll take a second and be back with you in a moment. Welcome back. Teams heading back to the court. Just over a minute left in the fourth quarter. Both teams trying to muscle their way to a game at Bramlage Coliseum in the state tournament.
Have to believe that both of these teams will travel well. A little switcheroo, dunkaroo for Wabaunsee Chargers.
Some trickeration to get the ball in.
Almost like the fire drill,
Wabaunsee taking their time here on offense. You'd think they might try to move a little faster. They've got points to make up.
No good.
Rebounded by Doniphan West. Nope. And they're moving quickly up court. They've got a shot. Edie under the basket. She hits it.
And she used the left hand. Fundamentally sound. You love to see that.
And Wabaunsee needs to move quick, hit some threes. They're taking too much time.
Miller pops it, no good. Zeller rebound up, no good.
Good attempt there.
Orton.
Lots of offensive boards, but they really needed fast points there, and just too much time went off the clock.
Plenty of opportunities there for the Chargers. They just couldn't capitalize. Coach Perry Smith getting very red, very fired up right now, trying to get these girls to finish this thing out.
The first shot off the rim, no good.
Shout out to Perry Smith, former football coach at Doniphan West. Great coach all around, great guy.
The second. And Wabaunsee takes a timeout here, looking to get a plan put together. Still in it, plenty of time left for a steal and a quick three to tie it up. We'll be back here in a minute. Welcome back. Doniphan West with the ball under the basket. Wabaunsee needs a steal and a 3 and another point to tie it up. And a foul there on...
Nope.
They just call it out of bounds.
Yep, I think Zeller just got the ball and tipped it out. Stay with the Mustangs.
Wabaunsee trying to keep this ball from getting in play.
Very close to a 5-second count right there.
And a steal there, just about. Fouls called on the Chargers.
The Ritter.
And if Doniphan West hits these shots, that may be the game.
And that's 5 on Ritter.
Senior for Wabaunsee. She'll be walking off the court for the last time as a Charger.
Well, hate to see that whenever a senior, their possible last game, fouls out and they can't finish it out on their own terms, but played super hard and
the Wabaunsee fans showing her some love as she heads towards the bench for the last time.
Yep. Oh, good. Zeller with the rebound.
Moving fast up the court. Zeller, time running down.
Pops
shoots the 3.
Nope.
Long rebound. And Doniphan West
Edie
has
will
it.
dribble it out, it looks like.
And Edie dribbles that ball down the court. Clock runs down. And Doniphan West advances to the state bracket down at Bramlage Coliseum. Mustang and Mustang heading to the state.
They both
tonight.
reign supreme. And the Twin Valley League, also 2 more teams going to a state championship tournament there at Bramlage. Sure, we'll have a few more that will be going in 1A Division 1 and Division 2.
TBL showing their athletic dominance in basketball this year.
And really in every sport, quite honestly.
That's true. And with that, I'm Ryan Ehrlich here with Tommy Tryon, Ethan Steinfurt on camera. We'll step aside as the plaques are handed out. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and have a great rest of your weekend.
Kansas 2A girl runner-up, Wabaunsee Chargers. And now your 2025 Kansas 2A girls champion, Doniphan West. Congratulations, ladies. Once again,